Friends, namaste. I am Rajneesh Sawant and you're watching Janta Janardhan. My topic for this video is natural language processing. So let's get started. Let us see as to what is natural language processing. It is a branch of artificial intelligence that deals with interaction between computers and humans using natural language. The ultimate objective of NLP is to read, decipher, understand, and make sense of human languages in a manner that is valuable. Natural language processing is the technology used to aid computers to understand the human's natural language. Most NLP techniques rely on machine learning to derive meaning from human languages. In fact, a typical interaction between humans and machines using natural language processing could go as follows. A human talks to the machine captures the audio, the audio to text conversion takes place, processing of text data to audio conversion takes place, the machine responds to the human by playing the audio file. What is NLP used for? Natural language processing is the driving force behind the following common applications. Language translation application such as Google Translate, word processors such as Microsoft Word and Grammarly that employ NLP to check grammatical accuracy of texts. Interactive voice response IVR applications used for call centers to respond to certain users' requests. Personal assistant applications such as OK Google, Siri, Cortana, and Alexa. How does natural language processing works? NLP entails applying algorithms to identify and extract the natural language rules such as that the unstructured language data is converted into a form that computers can understand. When the text has been provided, the computer will utilize algorithms to extract meaning associated with every sentence and collect the essential data from them. Sometimes the computer may fail to understand the meaning of a sentence, well, leading to obscure results. What are the techniques used in NLP? Syntactic analysis and semantic analysis are the main techniques used to complete natural language processing tasks. Syntax. Syntax refers to arrangements of words in a sentence such that they make grammatical sense. In NLP, syntactic analysis is used to assess how the natural language aligns with grammatical rules. Computer algorithms are used to apply grammatical rules to a group of words and derive meaning from them. Here are some syntax techniques that can be used. Lemmatization. It entails reducing the various inflected forms of a word into a single form for easy analysis. Morphological segmentation. It involves dividing words into individual units called morphemes. Word segmentation. It involves dividing a large piece of continuous text into distinct units. Part of speech tagging. It involves identifying the part of speech for every word. Parsing. It involves undertaking grammatical analysis for the provided sentence. Sentence breaking. It involves placing sentence boundaries on a large piece of text. Stemming. It involves cutting the inflected words to their root form. What is semantics? Semantics refers to the meaning that is conveyed by a text. Semantic analysis is one of the difficult aspects of natural language processing that has not been fully resolved yet. It involves applying computer algorithms to understand the meaning and interpretation of words and how sentences are structured. Here are some techniques in semantic analysis. Named entity recognition, NER. It involves determining the parts of a text that can be identified and categorized into preset groups. Examples such as groups include names of people and names of places. Word sense disambiguation. It involves giving meaning to a word based on the context. Natural language generation. It involves using databases to derive semantic intentions and convert them into human language. How systems interpret language. Morphological level. Morphemes are the smallest units of meaning within words, and this level deals with morphemes in their role as parts that they make up word. Lexical level. This level of speech analysis examines how the parts of words, morphemes, combine to make words and how slight differences can drastically change the meaning of the final word. Syntactic level. This level focuses on text at the sentence level. Syntax revolves around the idea that in most languages the meaning of a sentence is dependent on word order and dependency. Semantic level. Semantics focuses on how context of words within a sentence helps determine the meaning of words of an individual level. Discourse level. How sentences relate to one another, sentence order and arrangement can affect the meaning of the sentences. Pragmatic level. Bases meaning of words or sentences on situational awareness and world knowledge. Basically, what meaning is most likely and would make the most sense. So, friends, it is from breaking a word to the sentence, and entire text. Now, friends, let us see the use of natural language processing. Research being done on natural language processing involves around search, especially enterprise search. This involves allowing users to query data sets in the form of a question that they might pose to another person. The machine interprets the important elements of human language sentence, such as those that might correspond to specific features in a dataset, and returns an answer. NLP can be used to interpret free text and make it analyzable. There is a tremendous amount of information stored in free text files, like patients' medical records, for example. Before deep learning based NLP models, this information was inaccessible to computer assisted analysis and could not be analyzed in any systematic way. But NLP allows analysis to sift through massive troves of free text to find relevant information in the files. Sentiment analysis is another primary use of NLP for NLP. Using sentiment analysis, data scientists can access comments on social media to see how their business brand is performing, for example, or review notes from customer service teams to identify areas where people want the business to perform better. Google and other search engines base their machine translation technology on NLP deep learning models. This allows algorithms to read text on a web page, interpret its meaning, and translate it to another language. Importance of NLP. Sometimes there are vague elements that frequently appear in human language and that machine learning algorithms have historically been bad at interpreting. Now, with the improvements in deep learning and artificial intelligence, algorithms can effectively interpret them. This has implications for the type of data that can be analyzed. More and more information is being created online every day, and a lot of it is in natural human language. Until recently, businesses have been unable to analyze this data, but advances in NLP make it possible to analyze and learn from a greater range of data sources. Some benefits of NLP: improved accuracy and efficiency of documentation, the ability to automatically make a readable summary text, useful for personal assistants such as Alexa, allows an organization to use chatbots for customer support, easier to perform sentiment analysis. Challenges associated with NLP. NLP has not yet been wholly perfected. For example, semantics analysis can still be a challenge for NLP. Other difficulties include the fact that abstract use of language is typically tricky for programs to understand. For instance, NLP does not pick up sarcasm easily. These topics usually require the understanding of words being used and the context in which the way they are being used. As another example, a sentence can change meaning depending on which word the speaker puts stress on. NLP is also challenged by the fact that language and the way people use it continually changing. A subfield of NLP called Natural Language Understanding (NLU) has begun to rise in popularity because of its potential in cognitive and artificial intelligence applications. NLU goes beyond the structural understanding of language to interpret intent, resolve context and word ambiguity, and even generate well formed human language on its own. NLU algorithms must tackle the extremely complex problem of semantic interpretation, that is, understanding the intended meaning of spoken and written languages with all the subtleties, context, and inferences that the humans are able to comprehend. The evolution of NLP towards NLU has a lot of important implications for businesses and consumer alike. Imagine the power of an algorithm that can understand the meaning and nuance of human language in many contexts, from medicine to law to the classroom. As the volumes of unstructured information continue to grow exponentially, we will benefit from computers' tireless ability to help us make sense of it all. Friends, I hope this video will help you understand the basic of NLP. A special thanks to all the authors of various articles, Google and other encyclopedias that I have referred to make this video. My next video will be on the topic of big data analytics. So guys, keep watching Janta Janardhan. Stay healthy, stay safe. This is Rajni Sawant signing off for now. Namaste.